Albert Reynolds Morse was an American businessman and philanthropist. His wife, Eleanor Reese Morse, was also an American philanthropist. They founded the Salvador Dalí Museum in St. Petersburg, Florida. Early life and education. Reynolds Morse was born in Denver, Colorado to Bradish P. and Anna Morse. His father ran the specialist mining and machinery concern, Morse Brothers Machinery Company. His mother was the daughter of pioneer Albert Eugene Reynolds. Reynolds Morse graduated Phi Beta Kappa from the University of Colorado at Boulder. He then took an MBA at the Harvard Business School. For a decade after his MBA, Reynolds worked in industry before starting his own firm, Injection Molders Supply Company, in 1949. Reese Morse was the daughter of Cleveland pharmaceuticals manufacturer George Reese. After graduating from the Hathaway Brown School, she earned a bachelor's degree in music from Rollins College in Winter Park, Florida in 1937. She was initiated into the Florida Gamma Chapter Pi Beta Phi Chapter at Rollins College. Occupational life. Reynolds Morse had many business, writing and collecting interests in addition to the collection of Salvador Dali's paintings, which he and Reese Morse built up into running Injection Molders Supply Company. For instance, he published Injection Molding News, added to the rock collection of the Denver Natural History Museum where he was a trustee, and he collected George Elbert Burr manuscript materials which he donated to the Denver Public Library. Reynolds Morse also authored George Elbert Burr, Etcher of the American West, and published an anthology of his own, which he called Some 50 Unprofessional Poems, as well as gold link stalings in memory of his maternal grandfather. Reynolds Morse collected and wrote about the works of M.P. Shiel. Reynolds' The Works of M.P. Shiel was published in 1948. He later turned this work into a 4-tome set and added The Quest for Redunda and The New King. In 1989, Reynolds donated his Shiel collection to Olin Library at Rollins College. The Morses' diligent collecting and the friendship with Gala and Salvador Dalí produced a valuable art collection that is now housed in the Salvador Dalí Museum in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Salvador Dalí Museum is said to be the world's most comprehensive collection of Dali's works. The year of the marriage, the Morses began the long friendship with Dali and on March 21, 1943 acquired the first Dali work, Daddy Long Legs of the Evening Hope. Early in April 1943 they acquired the archaeological reminiscence of Militz Angelus. Over time, becoming patrons of Dali, the Morses acquired works by Dali which they found both captivating and intriguing. Their absorption by the artist's work led Reynolds to author numerous studies of Dali and his oeuvre in Eleanor to translate from French to English. Numerous books about Dali and his oeuvre. In 1969, the Morses purchased the hallucinogenic Toreador before it was completed. From 1971 to 1980, the Morses' considerable Dali collection was on show in Beechwood, Ohio at the Salvador Dalí Museum, which was established there in a wing of the business premises. During that time the collection grew and required larger accommodation. The Morses began the search for a new, permanent home for the collection. After seeing an article in the Wall Street Journal, U.S. Art World Dilly Dallies over Dali, St. Petersburg attorney James W. Martin persuaded local leaders to approach the Morses to choose St. Petersburg. With the financial support of the city of St. Petersburg and the state of Florida, the collection was housed in the Salvador Dalí Museum, formerly a warehouse on the waterfront, which opened in March 1982. A new, larger and more storm-secure museum near the current one opened in the 1st of November 11. Sharing the knowledge and understanding of Salvador Dalí and his art has been a lifelong mission for this dedicated couple. Personal life. The Morses married in 1943. They had one son, Brad. Reynolds Morse died on August 15, 2000 in Seminole, Florida after a long illness. He was 85. Reese Morse died on July 1, 2010 in St. Petersburg, Florida of natural causes. She was 97.